Hey guys, Thomas Henrico, Hometown Realty, just giving you a weekly real estate ticker. Real quick though, I thought I would start by mentioning, if you haven't seen, there was an article yesterday in Richmond BizSense that basically the headline was more Richmond area homes are taken off the market since the virus arrived. And I thought that was an interesting headline, basically making it look like less homes are selling. So we'll take a look at the actual numbers here in a little bit and see about that article. But what's interesting is even within that article, it stated that in February, total single family homes and townhomes went from 1371 up to 1720. So 349 more homes the month previous. It also mentioned that there's 2% new or 2% more single family home new home listings than this time last year. Also mentioned that there was a house that was 1.4 million and that contract fell apart, and then 30 minutes later it was ratified again. And so it's interesting that the headline almost makes it seem like less homes are selling, but in essence it ended with it that there is going to be pent-up demand, that in essence there's a lot of activity going on, and there's a lot of demand. I know for myself, our team sold 5 houses this weekend. 2 of those were brand new listings. Both of those had multiple offers. I also submitted 2 offers for 2 different buyers on 2 different properties, and we didn't win those bids because there was multiple offers. And so interesting facts out there versus kind of headlines. But real quick, thought I would run through the same thing I've been doing every week, which is just looking at new pending contracts. So new pending contracts are contracts that were just written within the last 7 days. So within the last 7 days, across all central Virginia CVR MLS, single family homes and townhomes and condos, 497 homes went under contract within the last week. So that's higher than the week previous. I think the week previous I had it at like 460. So more homes went under contract. Another thing that I have, let's keep it at 0-7 and I'll look at the counties specifically. Hanover, 48 homes went up. And let's see, I think I did Henrico next. Henrico, 108 in Henrico, super strong there. Chesterfield, 120 in Chesterfield. Richmond City, 65 in Richmond City. Let's just skew it back just for the last 24 hours, see what's happened in the last 24 hours. So 60 homes went under contract within the last 24 hours. So pretty neat stuff there. One of the things I've been checking more recently is how many houses closed. So we call that sold within the last week. The amount of houses that closed is 404. So even then we pended 497. So we wrote 497 new ratified contracts. We only closed out 404. So the ending of that BizSense article, I think, is absolutely right. There is some pent-up demand, as we can see by the amount of pendings versus the amount of closed. Housing inventory is still super low. This stuff is still very active. Love to be a resource for you any way that I can. Feel free to call, text, or email. I know myself, I'm showing 2 different properties to 2 different buyers today. One of those is going to be in person, and we're wearing gloves and masks and Lysoling stuff and not touching doorknobs. The other one is actually going to be via a Zoom meeting. We've been doing this with our clients here recently, where Zoom is kind of nice because you can actually then record the video walkthrough as you're interacting with the client, and the client likes that because then they can show it to some of their other family members or friends, or they can just replay it for themselves and kind of see if they remembered things correctly or want to take a look back at the kitchen or the master bedroom. So anyways, that's the real estate ticker for the week. I'd love to be of service any way that I can, so feel free anytime. Again, Tommy Spiegel with Hometown Realty, and I'm here to serve. See ya.